So let's go ahead and meet the stars of our show. The iPhone 12 Pro Max, and then item number B, the iAudi smartphone Easy Touch 5 car mount. So we're going to open this up, compare it with a different magnet mount that I have already, with why I decided to switch over to magneticless. Magneticless. Is magneticless a word? Whatever. So they do call it the One Touch system, the Easy Touch 1.5. So you put the phone in there, you can grab the phone, and then boom, something like that. Pretty much comes with the actual mount, and then you got a little bag. The thing that comes in the bag is the actual inserted piece, which goes in the CD player mount. You got one that mounts in the CD player, or if you have one of those newer cars that doesn't have a CD player, you can get the ones that mount to the vents, or ones that mount like by suction cup. So these teeth there, they get tightened by this little locking ring, and that tightens on the pivot ball right here. See, it's all loose. You can tighten this little ring, and then it's more sturdy. That way, if you got like I don't know, if you're in a rally car, you're like racing through the jungle in like the Sahara. You can, no matter how shaky it is, the mount will always stay secure. So the bottom part here is we have the CD lock, so this puts pressure on, so that way it stays mounted in the CD player. So we're gonna mount this bad boy. Just make sure that I don't even have CD players or CDs inside. CD's nuts. Having a detachable steering wheel, by the way, helps a lot when you film these type of videos in your car because you have all this room. So the only thing is you will lose your airbags. So if you get in a car crash, your head might go through the window. The only concern I have with this mount is it kind of sticks out a little too far back. This car has one of those. This is one of those shifty thing cars where you have to push the button and then you have to move this thing around while you drive. So my only concern is when I go into stage 3 of driving, that my knuckle might bust into the phone. So we're gonna mount this thing inside. We still got that locking ring in the back. Now it's nice and secure. So really quick, this is my old setup, the iPhone 6s Plus with the magnetic Scotch things behind the case. And then this is the old mount. Pretty much set up the same way, except instead of the arm that locks in, you just have the little twisty knob here, and then it just tightens the arm so it doesn't go anywhere. And then you pretty much just pop your phone in with the magnets behind the case, and boom, you just pop it right on, off, you know, whatever orientation you want. The cool thing was when Apple announced the MagSafe feature for the new iPhone 12s, the only problem is that it sucks. Normally we expected there to not be a problem with this, but here's the issue with using one of these magnets without an actual proper magnet thing. It sticks, but it'll drop. If it's that loose from going 0 miles an hour, you can imagine how this would be at like 45 miles an hour on the highway going through Pothole City or something. So it's not a reliable feature to have when you're using something on a magnetic mount. You can get the magnet again, but you're gonna have to go through the whole process of putting more magnets on your phone, on your case, and I don't think your phone should be really near that many magnets. I don't even think we should be next to that many magnets. All right, so that's all said and done. Let's try to test the mount while driving. Yep, so far so good. So it doesn't hit that dreaded third gear, because that's something that you're worried about. I guess as long as you palm it in the direction, you should be fine. If you drive like this and then you like fist it, you're gonna nick your phone. See that? So just kind of like palmed in. But this is a problem that literally 1% of you might have. So unless you have like one of those stick cars with like sequential transmissions or have stems that like go up to here, looking like one of those drift cars, I don't think you'll have a problem with one of these mounts, especially if your car's automatic, because you only have to worry about that thing because you're only touching that thing like twice per drive. But hopefully, guys, as always, I do hope this video did help you out, just in case you're on the market of finding a suitable phone mount for your car and you don't want to use magnets. Magnets. Alright, so we're gonna try this right now. Alright, so we're gonna try this mount versus the the stage 3 shifting. So we're gonna go ahead and test the space mount to see if it's good enough for this driving select the stem mover, the stem for engine, the stem drivetrain train. We're gonna see if how well this mount sticks out, to see if it sticks far enough to intrude on the selectable stem up or down or RP spinner thing. Fucking random Mark III Supra. Okay. So remember, we got this thing all wobbly around, right? But we still got that locking ring in the back. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Should clamp down on those teeth and then totally just that up royally. Come on, dude. Jesus Christ. This is why I'm not an engineer. So on today's episode of Tech Tuesday, we're going to be talking about mic check, mic check, mic check. I feel like Top Gun if I just took the thing off and just drove around like this. Just a walk in the park, Krasansky. But since we're all NPCs and the pandemic programming is telling us to wear masks, I'm trying to make it relevant by wearing masks.